stereotypical tradition of writing slam poetry I wrote today. So don't judge me if it's a little rough, but it doesn't have a name, so I'm going to call this 3. There's a reason that I, Bethany Stavrid, do not write slam poems about love. It's almost ironic, I've found over the years, to watch these strapping young men and these strong, sassy ladies stand on these stages and cut microphones into their hearts with the thoughts that they spill out onto the ground about love. Well, I do not have anything to say about love. Everyone can stop asking me what I have to say about love. For that matter, this poem is hereby dedicated to the next poor sap fool who asks me next when I will write a slam poem about love is, for not lack of a better word, and without much caring if I come off as bitter or cliche, and without really beating around the bush for exactly what I believe, the mystical concept of, say it with me guys, love. To be, love is death. It is a painful, infectious disease which starts somewhere in the loin area and works its way up into the bloodstream until it reaches the heart. Worse than leprosy, more contagious than the plague. The sickness of love is guaranteed to settle in deep until your final deathbed breaths do cease. Love is fucking disgusting. It is a mold of emotions, catching on the bottom of things and growing in the corners of what we're ingesting, even when we don't know it's there. Like that tiny sponge of green on the tip of your dollar-day-old bread from Herbs and Gerbs. You may not have even been intending to accept some into your life, and may not even be aware of the new sickness you've attained until you're hunched over the toilet at 3 a.m. Love is gross. And I may sound like a 3-year-old when I say, but I cannot help but cry in a babe-like voice to all the baby-like vices out there, that love is destructive. It is hitting a big red button on your life and accepting that all you have is the time between the launch and before the missiles hit contact. And why don't we like to preserve ourselves? Why don't we like self-preservation? We like preserving jars of strawberries and cans and peaches and carrots and soup, and we lock safe all our memories, happy away from safe harm, in dust-protected shadow boxes and scrapbooks with playbills and stickers and shoe boxes, with old-worn shoes and yellowed wedding dresses nicely tucked in plastic. But why, when it comes to our own hearts, are we so reckless, so destructive and careless that we drop them like cell phones in puddles downstairs and let them slip into that little dark vacuum between the bed and the nightstand when we leave each other in the night? And I don't have an otter case, a sapphire glass hybrid covered, a 2-year 100% guaranteed warranty for breaks, water damage, or malfunctions. I have a spider-web screen that crinkles when people press too hard, and I will cut you bloody if you hold me too tight. I don't want to cut anyone. I want to preserve. I want the apple of my eye to be the apple care of my eye heart, and maybe if I pour enough into you and attend all the workshops and read all the wiki pages, I will have invested enough that you will be able to stay, to give me a replacement, a shiny, fresh, beating, a new beginning, a new heart. Oh, but I'm self-preserving again, and before I can start, I let my plan expire, because human hearts are only meant to last until just before the next model comes out. We wear out. We don't store well on a dark pantry shelf or in the back of the freezer sealed tight up. We can and we will preserve everything around us, dried leaves and the pages of old books and comic strip clippings and coupons. You may someday still talk the store manager into upholding, and childhood action figures and puzzles, still missing the pieces you think when you find when you next move the couch, and a piece of wedding cake and a homecoming corsage, the memory of what someone tasted like, and the depth of guilt which reached within their eyes. We preserve everything but ourselves. And a heart has the shortest expiration of all. But at the same time, and not for lack of a better phrase, fucking want it.